Do one of religious confusion ever think how it would look when someone become as wise as a serpent, but as humble as a dove? Like, how would it look, right? How does wisdom look when you have been told that a black man is dumb because he black? So if a black man become as wise as a serpent, how would it look? Would the black man then become the serpent because he was wise as the serpent? So now wouldn't everybody be afraid of the black man who they've been taught is ignorant? And then now think about this. They done taught you that the Antichrist is one person, right? But the Bible says in Revelations 12 that the devil and his angels was defeated by Michael and his angels. So now see, when Michael was as wise as a serpent, then all of the serpent's angels was cast out of heaven. So now how do you think it would look when I was as wise as a serpent? How would you know in Jerusalem what happened in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida if you was in Jerusalem? How do you know? So how do you know what happened on August 12, 2008 at 9:40 in the morning if you wasn't in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? See, the same thing that happened to you on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning didn't happen to me. See, some of y'all got blessed on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But what I got was put in exile. See, my righteousness caused me to be put in the same position that John's conversion caused him to be put in, right? Because John, right, was put in exile, and from exile, he wrote Revelations. So now after August 12, 2008, after the devil put me in exile, I answered Revelations. See, it's the same thing, but just, see, he had questions. I got answers, right? See, he didn't want to go to court. I couldn't wait to go to court. And then I was denied access to the courts because of my righteousness. But now in the courts, it say, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So think about this. If Jesus is now God to you, well, if on Jesus' return, if they took him to court, because remember they asked him in the Bible, was he the king? And he said, did you hear that of me? Or did somebody else tell you that, right? Now, when I went in the court, I proved I was the king of my family, my wife, my children, right? I proved that my wife was my queen. And I proved that my daughter was a princess and our son was a prince. In court. See, I used the civil and criminal courthouses, right? In Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida as my coming out, right? Because the devil brought me forth, right? Now, if I wasn't who I am, then the devil would be judging me. But see, since the devil brought me forth, I brought the devil before you. See what I'm saying? But now, you don't want to judge the devil like the Bible say you judge Jesus. And that's what I don't understand. See, Jesus only became your God after your religious teachers killed him. So see, now how can you tell the next generation that I died for them? Or I died for you when you've been telling the generations for 2,000 years that Jesus died for them. So now have you all now decided that Jesus didn't die for me, right? Because I don't believe what you believe. So now Jesus only died for the murderers of him. Think about it. That's what y'all saying, right? Because you saying that if I don't go to church, and I don't worship what you worship, and I don't believe what you believe, then Jesus didn't die for me. But what I'm saying is, when I read the Bible, Jesus said not to follow you. So he say, many will come in my name, doing signs and wonders. Do not be deceived. So if I'm in court under my name, how is Jesus testifying against me? My love for my people in my generation is somewhat similar to Moses' love for the Israelites. See, because when I had the opportunity to save my wife, my daughter, and my son, I knew that that wasn't my kingdom, that was my family. See what I'm saying? It's a difference. So a king has a family, but he also have a harem, right? But that's this world king. Now we talking about a God, right? Say a God would be a different type of father, right? A God would have a fatherly love, right? And then he would then become a king of kings and a lord of lords. But it's because first he was a father.